So I just purchased a new camera. This thing is absolutely incredible. Let me bring you in a little bit closer and show you what it's all about. We'll see you here in a second. Let's get this camera unboxed. So this is the Canon EOS R7. It has a lens kit in here, which is the RF-S 18-150mm. Paperwork, the charger, battery, the manual, carrying strap. Oh my gosh, the camera. We'll go over this here in a second. And there is the lens. Ooh, look at that. Where do we start? Typical manual, really good stuff in here if you want to go to sleep. And then the strap. Let's take a look at the strap. It's a good quality. It's got a rubber back to it there, kind of some embroidery. The ends look really tough, so that's nice. The charger has a little flip out where you can plug it into something, and then the battery slides right in there. Nice option. It allows you to keep it flat and in something without getting the plug tore up. And then the battery. Looks like a really good quality. See if we can get this cover off. And there is the back of the battery. Let's look at the lens. Wow, this thing's got a little bit of weight to it. Very, very pretty. Just the sides of it. Got to be perfectly honest with you, I do not know a lot about this lens. I just know it was in with this kit that I bought. Nice little lens cover. Definitely got to keep that on there. Very, very nice. Okay, we got that out of the way. Now we can look at the camera. This seal undone here. Oh my goodness. I've been waiting a long time for this. Very, very pretty. The camera that we're using right now just started working really, really well all of a sudden. Very, very nice. A lot of features on here. And we're going to go over these features. I don't think I can show you everything about this, but I can definitely give you some basics on it and my experience of it. So very, very nice. You know, I'm needing this for video content, but also some pictures and stuff. That's why I went with this lens. So there's your little mic port and the HDMI and C, it looks like. Another little port right there. Not quite sure what that one is yet. Oh, I believe that could be, oh, here's the headset and there's the mic. This could be external power. I'm not 100% sure. We'll find out about that one. And then there's your headset jack. Looks like we got a menu button, play, delete, some controls here, info, AF on, joystick it feels like. It's got a push button and then a little dial on this. Another button here. Looks like it could be zoom, I'm not 100% sure. And then another button there. On, off, video, and then a ton of features on here. Another button there for ISO, another button there, and then one here on the front. Very nice grip. You know, sometimes you have something that you feel like you're going to break. This here feels pretty solid, even with my big hands. It just feels like I could hold on to it without breaking it. That's a plus for me already. Here's the two places for the strap, and looks like this is for SD card. Yes, that's for dual SD cards. I do know that. And then of course your cap. We're going to cover that up so no dust to get in there. And then a button right here beside this. We've got an MF and an AF right here. Super excited about getting this thing working. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get familiar with this camera. This is brand new to me. Let's get this thing put together. I'm going to get the battery all charged up, take it for a test spin, learn some ins and outs of this, and then come back and we'll show you the results. So the first thing is the battery. The battery's pretty straightforward. Put it on the charger. And there's a little door on the bottom. Pop that door down, and then the battery just slides right on in there. And it clicks right there on that little plastic piece, and then you just shut the door. The on-off feature, you turn it on for the camera, and then turn it one more click for video. On the very back, flip this out to see everything. Here, let me pull the cover off. So this is very, very cool. I mean, complete touchscreen, and you're able to use it this way or turn it completely around and push it in like that. And then you still have all the touch features. It has a very simple feature. Right here on the top is your knob. And let me just flip through those real quick. So there you go. There's that one, that one. It would take me hours and hours to go through all these features. When I got this camera, that's exactly what I did, is I spent hours and hours going through trying to learn all these features. And I finally come to the conclusion, there's a green mark right here on this dial. Put it on that green mark and just take pictures. So now you can just, right out of the box, you can use this camera and it works exactly like it needs to. Of course, I had it on a timer right then, that's why it just counted down. So you can either use the touch screen or use the menu. Click on the menu. Here's all your features. You can either touch it with the screen or you can use this feature right here to go through all the features. Like I said, there are a ton of features in here and I wanted to just be able to use this. That's why I wanted to show you that green button. That is the most important feature to this entire camera, because do I want to learn all this stuff? Absolutely, and I will learn it, but it's going to take some time to learn all these features. So when I got this camera, I was like, okay, I'm going to learn it. I got out there and I spent hours and hours and hours on all these functions and was totally lost. And all I needed to do is turn it to that green button right there. Video, turn it on video. You can touch the screen to auto focus. And then, well, just push the button and start recording. And then take your zoom and zoom in. And it's already in focus. The ISO is all taken care of. Everything's taken care of for you. Now, do you want to learn these features? Absolutely. But for a beginner, and like me, just getting into the camera, I wanted a good camera, a very good camera. So that's why I went with the Canon. And of course, there's a lot of different opinions out there, but I like Canon, and I heard good reviews and good things about this camera. That's why I went with this body. Now, as far as the lens, it is absolutely incredible the amount of money that you can spend on some of these lenses and the things you can do with it. You can see craters on the moon if you wanted to. It depends on how much money you spend on that lens. Very, very simple to change the lens out. Push the little button here, turn it, it unhooks, and then you just put it back in there and it latches. Boom, and it's done. I went with this camera. It gave me quite a bit of zoom, 18 to 150, and it had all the bells and whistles that worked really good with this camera. That's why I went with this kit right here.